Hey YouTube, Dan Ottaway here, the best third slash fourth tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with another Great League remix team. And this one I built around Diggersby to a certain extent. Because what happened was, in yesterday's video, I showcased Make Go and I rounded it up with Surfetch. And I mentioned that I lost a couple games just based on bulk alone, because Surfetch is so squishy. Make Go is kind of a little squishy. Trevenant's not bad, but it can get in mirror matches clawed down pretty quickly. So I was just I was losing too many matches just based on bulk. So I'm going to build around bulk. And the bulkiest one I had was Diggersby. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just go double bulk here. So I was like, let's go my second biggest bulk. I have a Lapras and Snorlax, but that would be double weak to fighting. So let's go to something that's bulky but not weak to fighting. So Cress. So Cress, Diggersby, super bulk. And then I'm like, okay. Diggersby is obviously weak to fighting. And it's kind of useless against flying, and Crest is also useless against flying. So I got to throw my boy Electrode in, because Electrode is honestly still, in my opinion, one of the best hidden Pokemon in Pokemon Go. The amount of times I've used this to just dominate in various cups, everything from the Kanto Cup to what was the one I dominated with? It wasn't the Kanto Cup. I forget which one it was. Just go back to I think 2 seasons ago. Watch me hit Legend with it. It's just the Volt Switch discard Foul Play. Foul Play just has some nice coverage, right? Because you get all the Psychics and Ghost, and then the Discharge and Volt Switch. You hit the Flying. And just overall just solid moveset. So pretty well with this team. And again, it's just forgiving, right? Because you can just outlast your opponents in a lot of these situations. So let's get into the battles here, and we have a Diggersby into Lapras. So Diggersby is, even though it's the first ranked Pokemon on PvPoke for Remix, it has a lot of weaknesses, right? Ice being one of them, so let's get out of there. Ice and water being one of them. Get out of there. They come in with Cress. Cress is Cress is thick, as you saw. They threw a Foul Play, which is super effective, and it did not take it out. Obviously it won't take it out, but one plus these Volt Switches, plus this Foul Play will put it pretty low. I don't even know if this will take it out. It probably should, because the Volt Switches are adding up. I'm almost at another Foul Play, so yeah, let's shield this up. Go for the Foul Play to either win Switch or grab the second shield. Both are okay scenarios. I wouldn't mind winning Switch here, because then I can align my Crest on there. Oh, and perfect. I can align my Diggersby on there. Ninetales. I even get a move off here, so this is great. I'll go down here. They're letting this go. Oh, we Stampede, so that's even worse for them. So this is great, because they're super low, dry on energy. I got Diggersby aligned here, and then I got my Crest aligned here, and I got those Grass Knots, which will be super effective. So throw this here. They're building up a lot. I think I do. If they're building up to the Skull Bash, I'll probably shield. And again, it's pick where you want to shield. So this is sort of the best case scenario, right? Or was that enough? Yeah, shield it up, and there's a Skull Bash, so perfect. This is the best case scenario, right? You have a super tanky Diggersby, and you have a super tanky Crest, and you have a shield left. So it's pick where you want to spend it, because both of them can survive a ton of moves here. I decided to shield with Skull Bash because I think I could just get this out of here with Grass Knot, and then Diggersby is just going to dominate the Ninetales. Sorry if I still sound a little hoarse. Noctowl. Okay, again, let's go right into Electrode, and they're staying in because they're like, Electrode. What do I do against an Electrode? So if you ever face an Electrode, it's weak to ground, and you have an okay fighting, but they get hit with this. I'm like, even if it's a Shadow Ball, I threw this yesterday, I can still. It's only 50%, and they come with their Napoleon. Ooh, so they are double weak to Electrode. Get this off. They probably will be able to shield and just farm down here, but grabbing one is more than enough. Plus, look how low I took them. So that is great. I got to come in with Crest, because, again, Diggersby is weak to water. It's weak to water. It's weak to ice. It's weak to fighting. What else is it weak to? Grass? Is it weak to grass? Don't call me on grass, but it's weak to a lot. So it's got, even though it's number 1 ranked because it's super thick, it's got a lot of weaknesses. Hit them with the Grass Knot. Out comes the Noctowl. It's okay, because Electro did so much damage here. And like I said yesterday, it seems a little slow, because the other Sky Attack users usually take 5 to get there. This one takes 7. So get that off. Oh, and there's a Lapras in the back, so they were triple weak to Electrode. So this is a... I'm going to shield this up because I got a Grass Knot on the ready here. And I'm going to go back to back here before they probably throw. I probably may shield anyways and just... Let's see. Because I can throw the Grass Knot here. I probably... am I going to switch? Am I going to... Because I think they're going to try for aggressive farm down because that's probably their only play. Yeah, so let's get out of here and just throw the Fire Punch. Because it's a shadow, so Fire Punch probably put it within like one mud shot or take it out. Shield this up. Throw the Fire Punch. Hopefully take this out. If not, it's going to be super, super close that I can just mud shot or Psycho Cut down. Yeah, mud shot down. So there we go. This is basically how the team works. So Polywrath, again, just like a terrible... Not a terrible matchup, but like this Scald is gonna hurt, right? And I can only throw Earthquakes because the Fire Punch resisted. I let it go because I'm like, oh, Dynamic Punch would hurt too. But Scald, there we go, super effective. Throw this Earthquake. If they shield, I'm gonna bail because I have 2 answers on the back to this. So let's go with Electrode because I love an Electrode as a safe swap because a lot of people are just like, I don't know what to do here. And by the time they choose, I'm already at like a discharge or foul play. And then when they come in, I'm already throwing, right? So that's kind of why I like Electrode. Most people don't know how to defend against it. I'm going to shield here just because I know I can get to a discharge. I don't think it would take me out, quite honestly, but I'm at a discharge here. So let's just do as much chip damage as I can here. Take this out. It's not going to take it out. I was going to put it pretty low. Am I going to... this is tough. I think I could just come in and farm with Diggersby. Yeah. Hopefully I can mud shot down, and I can, and I have a move coming out of this for, yeah. Oh, I remember this, because I'm like, okay, I shield, I'll throw the Earthquake, and they catch the Earthquake. It was a really good play on their part. Yeah, caught it right out on an Abomasnow. Great play by my opponent. Really heads up there that I was going to do that. The problem is that it's a Shadow Abomasnow, so that will do enough chip damage that I can now just go one Moonblast here, and because Crest is thick, like I can build up a little bit because even if I took a second one, it wouldn't hurt that much. And one Scald is not going to take me out here, but one Grass Knot is probably going to take out a Shadow Poliwrath here. So I'm sure I'm going to have it hit with a Scald. But again, this is what tanks do. They are super forgiving. So you just take those super effective Shadow moves and you laugh it off, and then you take it for the win. So that's kind of how the bulk teams work, right? One of my team, I don't know if I put it in the team building, but bulk is better, right? When in doubt, go with bulk. Politoed. So, terrible lead. Let's get into my safe swap here. They are very slow, again, coming out of this. Drapion is a tough one because Drapion is spammy. So, my defense is lower there. The good news is because they were so slow on the coming in, even though they're super spammy, I should be able to get to a second discharge and grab a shield. But they do shield up the first one, so that's okay. Because as long as I grab one shield. So I'm going to 1, 2, let's see what they're going to do. Good counting because they're going to get it right before I get to the third. It's not worth it because I think they have back-to-back here. I think I come in aggressive farm here. Just take whatever move you're going to throw at me because what's going to hurt me the most is the weather balls. So take a crunch, going for the aggressive farm down. Get the aggressive farm down. I expect them to come in with that, and they came with a Greedent. But this is actually not bad because what happens here is I hit that with the Earthquake, does like 50%. They come in, try and snipe me with the Weather Ball, which is good play by their part. But now they just gave up Switch, and now giving up Switch, I can now come in and basically just it's not a hard punish, but now I got Grass Knot on your water, and you really can only throw like Weather Balls aren't going to do much to a Crest, and you're switch locked here for the next like 45 seconds now. So you are, I guess they're trying to do what I just did, right? Like absorb on your tankiest Pokemon. And that's what they tried to do with like absorb on Greedent and then come back in. But what they just did was come back in to a losing matchup. Now the green's coming back in, has the crunch. So it's going to take me out. They bait with the Body Slam. Am I going to get to a move? I don't know if I was going to get to a move, so I bank that in case I need it because I think I can survive 2 Body Slams here because I'm pretty thick. So 1 Body Slam. Yeah, I can survive 2, no problem. Hit this with the Earthquake, and I'll have the grass knot coming out of this in case I need it. Hit them there. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to get to the fire punch. They have to throw or else I'll get the fire punch off. So they throw a super effective weather ball here. It will take me out. Yep, but I got the grass knot to take them out in the back here. So again, I did not get a lot of good leads. Like Diggersby has like great play against like your like Drapions and stuff like that. Your poisons, your ground. And here we go. Golem, good lead. And Napoleon comes in. Going to be hard punished here. So there we go. A little bit easier on this one right now. They do get to the move. I got a shield. So that's the only problem here because I'm going to have to shield. They're going to let this go and they're going to be up a shield. Lose switch, but up a shield. And problem is, like, it's not a great hard punish here coming back in here because now I can just go for the foul plays, which do like okay chip damage. They're going to like what? Rock something me? Rock blast me maybe? Yeah, rock blast me. Not enough to take me out. So I'm going to get this foul play off. They got an electric fast move. So if they try and fast move down, they're not going to fast move me down. Oh, they got volt switch as well. So volt switch is not going to take out an electric. So we got another foul play off, which is great. This is going to force a shield because they're not going to go down with all that energy. They may take me out now. That's okay. They're super, super low. Come in with the Diggersby. And it is a Haunch Crow. So spicy. I was like, okay, let's just throw this. Then I'm like, nope, that's a mistake because I have the crest that can do Moonblast anyways. Luckily, they do shield, which I don't think was a good shield on their part because now they are dry. Dark Pulse comes in. It is a beast of a move. Oh, man. But I now have a Moonblast. Haunch Crow is a glass cannon. For those of you who have not seen, go check out that video. Hit that with the Moonblast. It is out of here. They come in here. I can Grass Knot for the win. I cannot because they take me out. That's okay because they have Rock Blast and I think Wild Charge was their second move. So they bait me with a Rock Blast, but then they throw the Wild Charge, which is resisted. So this game is over. Tough change for them. So they didn't really have any where to go here. And now Coffagrigus, again, not a terrible one, right? This is my only like decent lead because Shadow Balls are resisted because I'm half normal. So they can only throw, in this case, Dark Pulse, which is not going to do much. And let's see how much this Earthquake does. It's definitely not going to take it out because I'm a defense-heavy Pokemon, so I'm not attack-heavy. So it puts them down to the yellow, which now puts them within Fire Punch range, probably. I'm going to hit with another Dark Pulse. The problem is Coffagrigus is pretty spammy, so even though everything is resisted here except for those Dark Pulses, they're still adding up, right? I'm already in the yellow. Hit this with the Fire Punch. Hopefully it takes it out. Does take it out. So I win switch. Out comes the Machamp. I got two answers for this. I don't have two answers for this, but I got Cress. And out comes the Dragalge, which is not a great response here. I bait thinking they're going to shield up a Moonblast, and they don't shield it. And I was like, oh, I just lost this game. I just lost this game. Because, yeah. And then I shield this up thinking, okay, I'm near the Moonblast, so I go for it now. And they shield, and I just lost this game. So, and it was, looking back on this, it takes one extra Psycho Cut to get to the Moonblast as opposed to the Grass Knot. There's no reason to bait there. Like, it just takes one extra one. Just go for the Moonblast there. And now I got a shield if I want to get this off, or I'm going to go down here. I decided to go down here with the move. Like, it was just poor plays all around. Go for the Earthquake because I'm like, they didn't shield a potential Moonblast. They're probably not going to shield potential Earthquakes. Let's just get this out of here. Come with the Electrode, but by this point, the damage is done. I'm definitely going to be outpaced by this Machamp here, and this game's over. So, throw the Moonblast next time. Just a dumb play right there. So, they'll take me out, and that's okay. Live and learn. So again, this team is pretty strong, just because it's forgiving with Cress and Diggersby. I love Electrode as a safe swap. Yeah, and I think there's like one or two battles left here. Up almost no lead, another terrible lead because we just got hit with all of them today. I just stay in there because I'm like, I'm just gonna throw a Fire Punch because it's a shadow, so maybe it'll have to like shield, and if it does, I can then come in with like probably Electrode again, or maybe Crest this time because Crest probably has a slightly better matchup than Electrode. They hit me with the Noctowl, so I'm like, okay, let's go Moonblast here. It's the only thing I can do. and it does not do much, but it does lower their defense. I call the Shadow Ball here because I'm like, I lower their attack, so even if they Shadow Ball me, it's not going to take me out, and they just Sky Attack me. So that's great. So I get off a second Moonblast. It's not going to take him out. But now it'll put him within Grass Knot range. And they're already down a shield because they shielded the... So I'm going to shield here because it could be a Shadow Ball. And I am out of move. Sorry, I just have an itch. So I'm sorry that my mic is... I'll get a proper setup eventually, maybe. Maybe that'll be like my 10,000 subscriber goals to get like an actual setup, like a good computer, an actual camera, and an actual mic. So they come in here. Shadow still is probably not going to take me out. No. And am I going to get to the move? I will get to the move. So there we go. That's what you like, right? Just you're adding pressure to them while not wasting your shields. They're going to burn the last shield here. I know I can survive one, so I probably let this one go. It does 50%, so I got to shield up the next one. I get to the foul play, sneak the extra volt switch through. Don't know why I did that. I just assume I lose CMP, I guess. Shield up the energy ball, which is great. Hit them with the foul play. This'll, it's a non-stab, so I may not take them out. But it's going to put them pretty low. Can I discharge? Can I volt switch them down? I cannot volt switch them down. So that is rough. I'm going to have to come back in here with what? Diggersby? Yeah, I got a full health Diggersby, and I met with a Electrode. Oh, yes, I remember this. This was going to be my game. Not to spoil it, but this would be my game of the week, right? Lose lead. Go down here. Face hard in the back. I only have one win condition here, and you guys know what's coming up. We got a sack swap. Hit them with the 1, 2, 3. Oh, catch it, and dump their energy on the Cress. Weather Ball Cress. That's okay. Goodbye. You're low enough because you're a Shadow. I can just Fire Punch you, take you out, and Mud Shot down the Abomasnow. So that was just kind of heads up play there for the win. That was definitely one of my better games so far this season. And Zweilous, tricky because I can only throw Earthquakes, and it's one of those like when you know you can only throw one move and it's the big move, they know they can shield, right? Because it's one of those like baiting with a Fire Punch is dumb, right? It's really dumb because it's resisted. So if they it's non-stab, if they call it, you're just behind. So you should just throw the Earthquake. But then they know you're going to throw the Earthquake, so they can shield it. Luckily, I can survive 2 body slams and get this off because I am thick. So get this Earthquake off. They're not going to double shield. They're pretty low, and I'm able to Mud Shot down before they can take me out. So I win shield and switch, which you love to see it. They come in with a Frost Blast. I still get off a Fire Punch, which is incredible. They let it go, which is fine. I'll come in with my Electrode. Start volt switching here because I can throw super effective foul plays. Not that it matters because they're low enough that a discharge probably would take them out. I'm going to shield this up because, again, Crest is thick, so I'd rather just use the shields here. This will take it out or grab the last shield. They let it go, and it's a Marowak. So I'm going to throw the one foul play. The Bone Clubs will be effective, super effective, but again, it's a bad move. So even if it's super effective, I'm not too worried. I tried to get out of there to catch it. I think I can survive it. And I can survive it because it's a bad move, but I'm going to come in here. I shield this up, I think. Right? And I know you're like, why did you shield that one up instead of like you get hit with one if it lowers your defense? Don't you want to shield up the next one? Yes, but they're less likely to throw a bait at the beginning. And they're more likely to throw, like, if you let the first one go and it does like super effective, you can't survive another one, so they're more likely to bait on the second time. So that's why I shield up the first one. Get the second Moonblast off here. I don't think it's enough to take it out, but they may have to throw here because I can otherwise just Psycho Cut them down, and I can Psycho Cut them down for the win. So that is the team. Team Bulk. Bulk is better because it hides your terrible playing abilities, right? Right? If you're kind of unsure what to do, like having 2 Pokemon that can just like absorb a ton of energy lets you like think more through the game. That's kind of what I've always like preached. Like if you just have like, if you hesitate like me, like I don't know all the matchups and all the types and stuff like that. So if you have that sort of hesitation, you need that sort of buffer zone, having bulk is a good way to do it. So that is the team. I got another team coming tomorrow that I've already played with, featuring Dragalge, because I think it's a pretty strong Pokemon in this remix. And then I haven't done any other ones yet, but I want to try one with Snowy Cast Form in the remix, because like Noctowl's hot and Trevenant is hot, so I'm like, you know what's good for both of them? Snowy Cast Form. So I'm gonna try that out, and if that works, I will showcase that on Monday. And I just need to remember, I've wanted to do a weekly vlog on the weekends, but I've only done one like 50-second video so far, so I'm gonna have to start doing those if I want to do that on the weekend. If not, look forward to some shorts, and thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.